So, Andre, what kind of shift that you have noticed in your life through this work?
Once I started engaging in this work, things started to make sense. The way humanity lives, to me, it never completely made sense. That everything is about survival. That we are all in for the spoils. That it's about getting more and securing the future. And through this work, I was able to get myself completely in flow with the Spirit. And the Spirit works outside of the dimension of space and time, and then within the human life takes that into consideration, but it totally makes sense on a developmental level, because then it's like completely tuning in all the engines within the human existence. Otherwise, most of the engines were turned off, and I was just like feeling like a machine. Well, I'm doing what I was told that I need to be doing, and now things are making sense. I'm getting more aware of who I truly am, what my path truly is, and making daily choices on a more conscious level because of that. So this live connection is driving my action, rather than my action just being a byproduct of what I learned or somebody told me that I need to be doing. So it is live work, live life, rather than the automated life. That's the biggest shift. I think that also the beauty is in discovery of this. Every day you discover a little bit more of that reality within yourself and in your surrounding. So the life becomes more richer in that sense, and the more you kind of shed more light on the mystery, but the mystery becomes deeper because there's so much more on the spiritual level that we didn't know that we can access through this, and then the life really becomes interesting and more challenging, because we were not given tools how to live like this when we were born. Now we're rediscovering them. So this is where the challenge lies, to discover this new language, to discover this life within us that we were for so long not aware of.
For me, it's been a really good journey for me. I've been working with connecting with the earth for a little while now, and it just continues to unfold things for me in my life. Like, I've had a lot of experience with it, reflecting things for me to look at within myself that I maybe wasn't aware of at the time. And it has been like a really good way for me to personally develop myself, emotionally and spiritually. Has shown itself in ways for me that like I've been able to find and connect more with my true self, and that has been probably the most valuable part about the work that I've been doing, connecting with the earth. It's been a huge source of support for me too, just to know that I can go to places in nature and like sort of rejuvenate myself, and just through a spiritual connection with the earth. It's been really valuable, and like I've had like so many experiences where I seek advice or guidance from the earth, and answers will come, and they might have been something that I had not noticed or thought of, because I was using my head to try to solve the problem and not my heart. And so it's like a good reminder for me to get these answers from within, and through my connection with the earth, that's been easier to get guidance that is helpful. It's really been helpful in relationships that I have with other people, even like developing certain qualities within myself has allowed it to flow out into other relationships with people that I know. And I continually see things opening around me, like opportunities and friendships, and it's just been really beautiful.
Lots of positive changes in my life after this work. In terms of physical level, in terms of emotional and spiritual level, I find myself more conscious, more aware of what's going on in my life, right? So if I look at my life, my physical health before I started this work, I had lots of problems. My problem with my digestion, problem with my my legs, both of my legs, right? And then problem with my shoulders, right? And after, I guess, 1 or 2 months of this work, my digestion became more powerful, and then now I can hike hours, right? So if I look at my physical health, it has improved a lot. And then in terms of emotional health, I can see that this work has given me this like direct connection with life energy of Mother Earth, because all my life I felt like I don't belong to any place, anybody in my life, so that sense of belonging was missing in my life. I came to this country in 2012, and especially being an immigrant in this like diverse in this part of this world, like I always felt like I don't really belong to this world. I'm here for a short period of time, and then like I belong somewhere else. And then after this work, I started feeling like I can really connect with this with this part of this world. I can really connect with the land around this place. So it started giving that sense of belonging to this particular place, which is like I think awesome. Like it's having that sense of home. I spent my whole life being homeless. Now, like I can see that strong connection with land. That you don't need this outer identity to connect with the soul of the earth. So emotionally, it was like it was relief. Huge relief that I don't have to really belong to a particular country, particular race, ethnicity, particular group of people. I can just connect with the spirit of Mother Earth wherever I am. Even if I'm in a refugee camp, I can just connect with the land, and I can feel that sense of belonging. Or I can so that was my huge shift in my life. And spiritually, I can see that I found my spiritual home